Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Brick Games, and today we're going to be checking out the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga game case and instruction manual from 2007 here. So this is the classic game that everyone has played at this point, pretty much. If you haven't played this game, definitely go buy it. It's available digitally on the modern consoles, or you can go on eBay and get this classic game case. So this is the Xbox 360 version, The Complete Saga. You've got, a mix of original trilogy and a prequel trilogy stuff, because this was basically just a combination of the two games that came before it. We've got videos on those two as well. So the back says, kick some brick in 1 through 6. Play through a fun Star Wars galaxy that combines the endless customization of LEGO with the epic story from all 6 episodes of Star Wars. So there are some new gameplay features that they added here that weren't in the originals. So of course we've got enhanced force powers, new power-ups, and new challenge modes, new levels and characters. So there's like bonus characters. And of course, the feature that still isn't even available on modern LEGO games is online 2-player co-op. So unfortunately, even Skywalker Saga in 2022 does not have online co-op like this game had. And I believe the online was only available on the 360 and the PS3 versions. I don't think it was available anywhere else. So here is the disc right here. Very nice. And here is the instruction manual, so let's check this out. So, already noticing it's pretty big still, but I think it is a little bit smaller than it was for the first two games. Because, over time these instruction manuals just got smaller and smaller, unfortunately, until now we don't have them at all. Okay, so it says here, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, blah, blah, blah. Let's just cut right to the chase. The game in this box is a piece of galactic history. Whoa! So even back when this game came out, they knew this game was going to be a classic. That's insane. So treat it like a short-tempered Wookiee. Express your admiration and offer lots of praise. There you go, guys. That's how you're supposed to treat LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. For the first time since ever, you can play through the entire Star Wars saga in one single adventure. It's like joining the Jedi Council. Sort of a big deal, you know? Well, not anymore, because now we have the sequel trilogy, but anyway, that's 6 episodes of Jedi mind tricks, extreme pod racing, hanging out with Ewoks, on Endor, and exploring the Death Star for the bazillionth time. Plus, you'll run into lots of old pals, Chewbacca, R2-D2, Angry Darth Vader, blah, 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 blah. We have Jedi Ayla Secura, Bounty Hunter Zam Wessel. Those were some new characters that weren't in the original games. Plus, if you fall to pieces along the way, you can just restart, which the Rebels certainly wish they could have done when they were struggling to defeat the Empire for real. You do know Star Wars is based on a true story, right? So let's jump right into it. Get started before the Wookiee gets upset again. That's a nice little intro. I wonder who wrote that. So here is the title screen. And press the up and down directional pad. So yeah, it literally goes into this really good detail on like every single thing here in the menus. You can travel to different levels in the game through doors like this one. Green lights above show that the door is open. Red lights mean that it's locked. Walk through the door marked 1. This will take you to episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and you start the level negotiations, of course. The legendary level. There's lots of other fun things to do in the cantina, so take a few moments to look around. A few? Is a few supposed to be one word like that? Someone let me know. Maybe it's different over there in the UK where TT Games is located. I have no idea. So here it's talking about the HUD, and of course the new cantina. This game had the cantina, which returned from LEGO Star Wars 2, but they just completely redesigned it and changed up the layout and stuff like that. So fortunate Dexter's Diner was not in this game. Hints, those are pretty much gone in modern LEGO games. Well, I guess they're still in Skywalker Saga, but they're not something that you can buy, I don't think. Characters, once you complete a level in story mode, you can explore it more fully in free play and use individual abilities of different characters. New characters will be unlocked for purchase here as you progress through the game. Each character comes at a cost deducted from your LEGO stud total. So that's very cool. Of course, in this game, they actually added a lot of the new features that were added in LEGO Star Wars 2, and then applied those features to the levels from LEGO Star Wars 1 and the prequel trilogy. So that was kind of cool. Stuff like the building and vehicles and stuff like that, they kind of added into the LEGO Star Wars 1 levels. So that was kind of neat. Extras, the shady extras you'll find in the Mos Eisley Cantina rarely play by the rules, so no surprise the special secret abilities can be purchased there. If you guys want to see all the extras in this game, I do have a video on my channel called Every Extra in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Secret codes, they still have those in the modern games. Gold bricks, those return from LEGO Star Wars 2. And of course the complete 100% of the game for a secret reward, which is a completely useless reward, just like it is in Skywalker Saga. If you don't know, it's basically just a stud fountain. Bonus room. The cantina contains some restricted areas, open only to the most experienced of adventurers. In this room, you'll find doors which can only be constructed once you've collected a certain number of gold bricks. That's like where you get a lot of the bonus levels and stuff. Then, of course, the character creator over here, a feature that is no longer in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga for some reason. So that's unfortunate. It would have been so cool if they just had it on Camino in Skywalker Saga, but anyway. Also, there's a lot to discover inside the cantina. There are some important areas to explore outside too. We have the junkyard, which was kind of a new area in this game that wasn't in the second game. Every level in your LEGO Star Wars The Adventure contains 10 hidden LEGO mini kit canisters. Again, it puts the dash between mini and kit, but they never do that in the actual games. That's crazy. They've done that for all 3 instruction manuals so far. The LEGO elements in each mini kit canister form a part of a special mini kit vehicle model. So yeah, of course you can see them all in the junkyard. Then we have bounty hunter missions, which return from LEGO Star Wars 2. I believe there's like 20 of them in this game or something like that. There was more than LEGO Star Wars 2. Your LEGO Star Wars adventure can be played with a friend. Simply press the start button. So it's talking about the drop-in, drop-out co-op. Choosing a level. LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga contains all action from 6 Star Wars movies. Episodes 1 through 6. Each episode is divided into 6 individual levels. So that was also new, because if you remember in LEGO Star Wars 1, Episode 2 only ever had 5 levels. So they added like the Bounty Hunter Pursuit Zam Wessel level. So that was brought up to 6 to match all the other movies. Levels are accessed in the cantina, so it's talking about the green light above the doors again. So it's talking about starting with negotiations. It's kind of repeating itself a little bit. Sometimes in a level you'll see doors which can't be accessed or objects which your characters can't interact with. This often means there are hidden bonus objects nearby which can only be reached using the additional abilities of extra characters available in free play mode, of course. Then we've got some episode 4 imagery there. Alright, here is the game mode. Story mode. When you first access a new level, you'll only be able to play it in story mode. Preset vehicle, group of characters. Yes, we know that. Free play mode, we all know what that is. There's the character roster, which was massive in this game at the time. Each active player can choose one particular character or vehicle to take with them in free play. Use the left stick to move around the portrait list. So it's literally telling you how to select the character. Most characters and vehicles will be unavailable, marked with question marks. You unlock them by progressing through the game, buying them from Cantina. Switch between characters from free play mode by pressing the right or left triggers on the Xbox 360 controller. Challenge modes. Now this was a new feature of this game. If you can collect all 10 challenge mode canisters within the time limit, you'll get a cool LEGO stud bonus. Fastest completion times are saved, so you can try to beat them later. So they're called challenge mode canisters. I think most people just call them blue mini kits. That's what I call them anyway. Super story. That's a feature that no one really likes about this game. This game just kind of added a lot of like filler content just to like make it harder to 100%, I feel like, because they made you play through each level like a minimum of 4 times to get 100%. Available once all the levels in an episode have been completed in story mode. That enables you to play through the whole episode in sequence against the clock for the opportunity to earn big stud bonuses. Character bonus, character levels are one unlocked. So those were kind of, always thought the character and mini-kit bonus levels were kind of weird. You're just like going around trying to get a million studs within a time limit. So the mini-kit ones are like vehicle levels where you're trying to get studs, and then the character levels are like more traditional levels where you're trying to get a million studs within a time limit. So here is, again, explaining the HUD. The Complete Saga, you'll take control of many different characters. At the top of the screen, you'll see a portrait of the character you're currently controlling. You can also see the number of LEGO studs you've collected in the level so far. Those studs, they're added to your save total. You can use them in the cantina. 4 hearts represent your character's health. If all 4 hearts, your character will break apart and you'll lose some LEGO studs. True Jedi meter fills up with LEGO stud. With every LEGO stud you collect in a level. If you can fill it up complete before the end of the level, congratulations, you're a true Jedi and will earn a gold brick reward. There's some Hoth tree there at the bottom. We've got tagging. At least 2 playable characters are always visible on screen, so it's just switching characters. Free play gameplay, it's just giving us the basic controls here. We're not going to read every single bit of this. Special abilities for each character. We got force abilities, the Jedi Lunge. Press X while in mid-air. Jedi Slam, the most, probably the most popular move in these old games is the Jedi Slam, because you can just, it always works against bosses pretty much. That's kind of why a lot of people do it. Force Transform, Force Push. You can force push droids, except droidicas, into other enemies. Let's see here. Force Confuse, so that was a feature from LEGO Star Wars 2. Force Lightning / Force Choke, if you're playing as certain Sith characters. It says, note, Sith characters can use the dark side of the Force to move or transform highlighted with a red glow, or objects highlighted with a red glow. That's right. Other abilities, building. So, of course, that's what I was talking about earlier, where they added building to the LEGO Star Wars 1 levels. Grapple hooks, of course. Access panels. Thermal detonators, they added some of those to LEGO Star Wars 1 levels. Travel chutes for small characters, those have actually been removed from LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which is kind of interesting. I wish they still had those, because it kind of gave the small characters something that they could do. Then, of course, levers, I think, were added to the LEGO Star Wars 1 levels as well, because I don't think you had those back in that game. So here it's talking about the vehicle gameplay. Torpedoes. Some vehicles can pick up torpedoes as a secondary weapon. Use them against targets which are impervious to normal blaster fire. Resume extras. So it's talking about the pause menu. Quit the cantina. And here we have a nice description, this is interesting, of all of the different items. Note, secret items can only be found when you use special abilities of different characters in free play mode to reach areas you couldn't reach with story mode characters. So of course we have Lego studs. Silver Lego studs add up to 10, gold are 100, and blue ones are worth 1,000. This one did add purple ones, which are worth 10,000, but it doesn't talk about them here, interestingly enough. I think they were only found in the bonus levels, if I remember correctly. So of course, hearts restore your health. Lego canisters, 10 Lego canisters are hidden in each level. Collect them to build mini-kit vehicle models. We have guides for all of that up here on the channel, as well as the red power bricks. 1 red power brick is hidden in every level, and that will give you an extra. And then we have gold bricks, of course, which you get for True Jedi, and then collecting all 10 mini-kits in a level. Additional gold bricks are awarded for successful completion of bounty hunter missions. Character and mini-kit bonus levels can also be purchased from the bar and the cantina. And then, okay, so then of course, the more gold bricks you get, the more stuff you can unlock. And I think this is the last page here. Play with your friends in online co-op in any of the levels throughout LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga by connecting to Xbox Live. So yeah, this was a feature a lot of people wanted. They added it in this game. I think everyone loved it. I mean, I remember it was a little bit annoying, because I think maybe it talks about it here. So you can host a game, and then you can join a game in progress. Games are color-coded for network connection. If the game is green, the client has a good connection with the host. If it's red, the client has a poor connection with the host. After selecting a desired game, a syncing with other player icon appears as the client joins in the host game. I remember, I think it would do that syncing, like every time you would move like into another room within a level, it would have to like sync. So that was a little bit annoying. So yeah, you know, it wasn't perfect, but I think a lot of people liked it. I don't know why they didn't do it in every other LEGO game after this. I think maybe it was just too much work for them, like maybe not enough people were using it. I don't know, but I really wish it was in Skywalker Saga, that's for sure. LucasArts.com, Yoda's Help Desk, and then we have LucasArts Company Store, store.lucasarts.com. I wonder if that website still exists, if there's still a store. And back here, I think it's no notes section in this one, huh? Just the warranty information. And that's it. And then we have here an ad for Thrillville Off the Rails from 2007. So if you guys have played that game, let me know. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga instruction manuals. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this game. Do you have the physical copy, or have you just gone with the digital nowadays? Stay tuned for more videos in this series where we're going to be checking out some of the other LEGO games. Until then, I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Brick Games.